You can talk in the morning, talk in the evening, eyes on you. You can talk to your brother, talk to your sister, eyes on you. You can talk to your father, talk to your mother, eyes on you. Can only talk to your mind, talk to your soul, eyes on you. When you turn on the radio, what you're reading in the papers. See, every day you hope that there will be something new. Oh, yeah, they try to keep you down, down, down. You can talk in the morning.
So, right back at you. Man, your boy can't stay away. The more information comes to me, I run and I come back and I share with y'all. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet. Peep this out.
What happened with the chivalry? You see that bar? You see the bar full of men sitting down, literally just watching women in heels stand up. Like,
you want to know what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. See, what y'all girls don't understand is that when men get online, they actually be paying attention to the stuff that y'all be saying and doing, right? Especially when attractive girls get online and say and do stuff. That's who they be focused on. So every time you see a pretty girl make a video and talk about how she be disgusted when men talk to her when she out, how she don't like it when men look at her, men have conversations with her, don't talk to her. Like, when she makes videos like that, the men are paying attention. When women like that are making videos, the men are paying attention, right?
Yeah.
And so they figure, okay, well, this must be what it is. This must be what women want. Right? It don't matter about the women who ain't really that attractive who get online and be like, oh my God, we want you to talk to us when you out. Like they're not listening to you. They listening to the girls who they find attractive and what those girls are saying, right? So you can't counteract the girls who they find to be attractive and them saying silly stuff online. So back to the point. Because those girls are getting online and saying silly stuff like that, when men go out now, they not hollering at you, they not bothering you, and they not getting up out their seat to let you have it. You know?
Man, y'all don't want to leave your house?
No! Stay away! Stay away! We are in the house! Jim, home!
Dude, tell me why my man's in there. Oh my gosh. Oh, man. Oh. He had me going right now. Hey, this is how it is. This is the fuck how it is. Men ain't going for it no more. Let's go.
Word! Home again! Maybe go to mama house. Maybe go to dad house. That's about it. I'm not gonna say we not messing with y'all, but y'all not about to mess up our peace. Y'all been trolling us ever since y'all got on this internet. Ever since that Creator Fund came out, y'all been acting up, talking out y'all necks, and now when you go outside, there ain't nobody to be outside with. I knew y'all would get tired of being with your girls. You can only go on so many dinner dates with your girls and act like you having fun. We in the house. You said leave you alone. You chose the bear. Now what? Go on a date with the bear.
Listen, I thought this video was hilarious. Shout out to him. Because it's true. It's so stupid. God forgive me. Like, come on. You chose the bear. You screamed and you hollered. We don't need men. We tired of y'all. Don't look at us exactly like he said. Don't.
Hey, and shout out to my girl, Dee Dee. She's so on point. A large number of you modern women ran y'all damn mouth. Talking about you love the bear. Had a bear buy your ass something for Valentine's Day. Now y'all seen that the bear ain't what you thought it was. Y'all took that shit and ran with it. Men said, fine, we have our piece. We have options. Our options have options. Men said, in the wilderness, we rather have our peace and our PS5. And a large number of y'all don't understand that. PlayStation. Let's continue.
Don't talk to us. Oh my God, why are you approaching me? Because basically, I'm better than you. I got a job. That's the type of stuff that men have had to hear. They think that because men aren't as vocal, that they don't either have feelings or they don't care or they're just pushovers. You know, the very thing I told you, a lot of women are projecting. A lot of what women say is them projecting their own insecurities onto men. So just listen to what women are saying and just know that they're talking about themselves. When they're talking, they don't think that men are listening, or they think they're not going to do anything about it, or men are just going to sit there and just take it and not react. And once again, the reason or the idea.
But here's the thing, though. A lot of them, like a large number of these women, these mophead spider monkey pirates, they ain't talking about nothing. They ass is just capping for the gram. For real. They just capping. They're not really about their life. They just talking shit. Like, you really think a full-grown man is going to take a bitch like that seriously? Hell no. When a man got options. But I'm going to let my homegirl finish speaking, because right now she cooking. When she's done cooking, then I'm going to bake, broil, simmer, and fry that ass. Let's go.
That they are reacting to this and they're moving accordingly, and it is showing they're confused as hell. Let's continue this video.
Look for the bears at the bar. How about that?
And I don't know if y'all saw, I forget the name of the church. It was like Union City or something church in Maryland, in that area. And they had a singles conference. And it was like the line of single people was like wrapped around the block. Like, it was like, you would have thought Beyonce was in there. Like, it was jam-packed. So I'm like, all these single people looking for love, looking for a relation. Something is going wrong. Something is going on. It can't be all of these single people and they're just, all of these single people, it can't be something wrong with them individually. Like, there is just something going on in culture.
Bullshit. Something is wrong with their ass. That's why men ain't checking for them. That's why they gotta use their fingers, they dildo when they rolls. Men ain't checking for that. And shout out to the men that don't put up with bullshit and the fuckery. See, what you fail to understand and to realize, come a little closer. Closer. What you fail to realize is that men set the tone for everything else to follow. And if you don't come in line with that, take your shoulder pads and your helmet and take your ass to the locker room, because you are disqualified.
Or there's something going on in society where people are just, I don't know, not genuine. People don't desire long-term relationships, marriages. It's like a single epidemic. It's a single pandemic. There's something going on. Am I ever going to get a man if the line in front of me has 200 other people also waiting for a man? Woo! Wait!
A girl posted a video about how we are in a single epidemic, like an overwhelmingly large amount of people who are single. Yet everyone seems to be looking for love. And I'd like to add my 2 cents as to why I think that is. I think it's three main things. I think one, everything has to be social media approved now. It's not enough for you to find.
Why is it that you have the ghettoest person with some long ass fingernails, eyelashes, and those that wear bonnets always got something to say? Y'all, have that ever came across y'all's minds on that one?
And somebody that makes you happy. You also have to find someone that is going to put you in a relationship where you're able to brag about it all on social media, and that's not helpful. Two, the idea that there is going to be this perfect person who completely understands you upon meeting them, and you won't have to communicate the way you want to be treated, and you won't have to have these tough conversations, and everything will just work out perfectly. That's not helpful. And then three, which I think is like probably the most deadly and something that I myself am very guilty of, is that we have gotten so far into like encouraging everyone to be independent and be happy on their own, which is important. I say it all the time. It is very important. But I think that we're kind of in a point where we've overcorrected. Like, you keep seeing this rhetoric of like, oh, you don't owe people this, you don't owe people that, like, you don't have to put up with that. And I think that you guys are missing the fact that, like, when you are in a relationship with someone, even if it's not romantic, even in a friendship, there are going to be aspects of this relationship that are not necessarily pleasant all the time. And the solution can't always be, well, never mind, I'm just going to be single, I'm just going to be by myself, or let's just go no contact, let's just not even be friends anymore. That's not the solution. Everything cannot be solved by, oh, I'll just be by myself and let's just not do this anymore. That's not how you stay in a relationship.
And, I mean, you would think that that's common knowledge, but I see that it's really not.
Common sense isn't so common with modern feminist spider monkey pirates 99-cent mop buckets anymore. Period. I'm going to keep it a penny with you. Large number of women are asking for something that they can't handle, but hate on those that have what they want. Now, granted, you have some women out there that are relationship and marriage material. But on the other hand, Slim, you have some women that are not marriage and relationship material. They're just a garden tool. So there has to be a level of reading the room, presenting yourself. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to listen to a broken person give me advice on relationships. Help me make it make sense. Let's continue to feast.
As an educated adult, because I say that because we have so many women who like to lead with their education, lead with their degrees, lead with they're so intellectually knowledgeable, and they, because they have these degrees, that means they're above average when it comes to knowledge. But for some reason they are below average when it comes to simple things that you should have already known. They're very illiterate when it comes to understanding the opposite sex and understanding relationships, the basics of a relationship, because they're stuck in this world of,
I'm educated, so I'm better, so I don't have to listen, or I don't need to take any other advice.
PhD, I don't give a damn, bachelor's, master's, what you got?
And you know what? And when I hear a large number of women talk like that, I say kudos. I love that shit, because you already disqualified yourself. Here's your pink slip. You're a tax write-off. I don't need you. You literally let me know that I do not need you. You are not worthy to sit at the table with a king. But on the other hand, there are other women out there that don't behave this way. I can give two shits about your education. how much money you make. Yeah, those things are good, but it's not the only thing. And until a large number of you modern women see that, you're going to continue to disqualify yourself. You're going to continue to shoot yourself in the foot each and every time. Got me coughing off of this bourbon over here because the conversation is so good. What's really good with you? Let's go.
Does not make you an expert when it comes to relationships. They lack self-control, self-awareness, self-accountability. They like everything that has to do with self. They thought these BBLs, these bust-down wigs, and all this stuff was going to give them a rich man. And they realized, and even the men with the money are out here saying,
We don't want that.
let's continue.
Yes, you do need to be independent. Yes, you need to get to a place where you are happy on your own. But if you want to be in a relationship, it is going to come with tough decisions and decisions that will come where you could make the choice to say,
It behooves me of how a broken woman or a woman that's bitter or a woman that has relationship issues try to go on social media and give advice. Ain't that calling the kettle black? Let's go.
I'm just going to be single. Let's just not try anymore. Or you could compromise and be patient and be forgiving. Like being in a relationship of any sort, again, not even romantic, being in any sort of relationship is going to cause you to have some sort of a conflict. And you can't solve conflict if your very first or last answer is to just say, let's forget it. Let's just split up. That's not how you stay together. I'm glad and I'm grateful that society and women specifically, really women, have moved past the point of needing to be in a relationship because, like, if you weren't attached to a man, then you could not provide for yourself. I'm glad for that. But the reason why
What the fuck are you talking about? Do you know what you're saying? You're not making much sense. Or you half-ass making sense. I don't know. Let's roll.
your grandparents and all of them stayed together was because they had to stay together and they didn't have any choice. And that it's great that we're not in that anymore. But I do think in order to maintain a long-term partnership, especially with someone you want to be with for the absolute rest of your life, you do need to have a mindset of like, okay, I'm going to be in this. Like leaving actually is not an option. Like I'm going to stay and I'm going to make this relationship the best that I can make it because that's what I committed to. That's what I decided to do. And leaving and being by myself is not an option.
She's right. And I think that is a part of the reason why a lot of people are single too, because you don't want to go through anything. Somebody told them, I don't know who. Maybe it's TV, social media. I don't know who told them that a man has to be perfect for the relationship.
Social media told them. Another person that was broken, a person that was bitter, told them. Let's be real with it.
To work. They don't want to work on themselves. They want the man to do all the work. They want him to be perfect and deal with them. That's what they want.
I'm not going to deal with the woman that's broken. I'm not going to deal with the woman that got childhood issues. Look who the hell I was married to for 14 months. Ain't no way in the hell I'm going to go through that again. I'm not saying you got to be perfect. Ain't no perfect person. But damn, let's be realistic with it. I will not, and I stand on that, except deal with the woman that suffers from childhood issues. Because that's a headache in itself. I never knew what narcissism was until I looked at who I married. Well, I'll be damned.
A man that come in and just be like, okay, I'm going to just do whatever you say and take your bull and that's it and it's going to be perfect. No, like that lady said, she want a man who's going to do what she said. If you don't do what I say, then she's out. Well, you just prepare to be by yourself because ain't nobody going to be doing that. Ain't nobody going to deal with you on a forever basis with that type of attitude. But I think people have become very selfish, self-absorbed. They say, oh, well, I've been through so much, I'm not going to deal with anything. So you meet a person who could be a good guy, or even vice versa, whoever it is, whether it's a man with a woman. I mean, you have to determine whether this person is a good person or whether they're worth putting in the effort. Once again, nobody is perfect. I always say this, look, you're not going to find a man or a woman who's going to get every single thing right. That's just impossible. You're going to have to determine what you're going to tolerate or what you're not going to tolerate.
And with that being said, hey, peep this second one out right here. Let's go.
Women really making it hard for us to have a date, get a date, find a husband, get a man. I don't care about going to no 7-star, 8-star restaurant. I'm cool with a 5, 4-star restaurant. I'm cool with Longhorn.
Not gonna lie, I was trying to convince myself.
What the fuck is that? Who is that? What is that? Where did it come from? How did it get here? Let's continue.
That women do not use men for money. But y'all do. Y'all quite literally do be using men for money. And it's kind of sickening because you don't have your own money. Like, we all want men who can provide. But if said men were to exit your life, wouldn't you want to be able to provide for yourself?
I like what she said. I give her credit. She makes a good, valid point. That brings me to another point when it comes to a large number of women who say they want a provider. Let me take another sip, then I'm going to break it down. If we are married, my job is to provide. Provide, protect for my household. If we are in a relationship, it is not my place to provide, to be a provider. Large number of individuals got that messed up, got that twisted. Let me just set the record clear. Again, if we're married, my job is to provide. Provide for my family, provide for my household. In a relationship, it is not my place to provide for you. You better be bringing, you better be providing something to the table as well. That's what you're looking for. But don't get mad at a man because a man tells it like a T.I. is. And you know it's the truth. But you're mad at him because he exposed the truth and he stands on truth.
Or is that just too far-fetched? Somebody help me out.
I have a serious question. Where are all the single straight men? Like, I genuinely...
We at the gym, we mind our own damn business, we protecting our peace, we handling our handle, we on our purpose. We're spending our time wisely, we're spending our money wisely. Good men don't waste time, good men use time. We're out finding solutions. We're out making things happen. We're out living life, enjoying our best life, having fun. That's what we're doing.
I think there's an inventory issue.
You know, one thing that shifts my gears, grinds my gears, is when these women act totally oblivious to why a lot of men are checking out of the dating. Well, I really mean relationship game. Now, of course, we know there are some bachelor berserkers pumping and dumping in these streets with a vengeance, but I really don't believe in these false narratives. You know, like men suffer from this Peter Pan effect, or that they're scared of women, or that men are so-called incels. Nah, I'm sorry, but I can't accept this foolishness. It's my belief that men have stepped away because women have told on themselves. Yes, we watch these social media videos every day. We hear the toxicity coming from the horse's mouth, along with all of the horse's hair. We've seen the richest, most successful men fail in marriage. Also, we have gone on dates and seen that many of these modern women are only worth a few pumps and maybe an IHOP breakfast. Even these wretched gold diggers fail at customer service. Being a sugar daddy today is like asking the Jamaican lady at the restaurant for extra oxtail gravy. Imagine paying a woman that.
Seriously? Oxtail gravy? Not extra rum punch? Not extra rice and peas, jerk chicken? Not extra callaloo? No ackee and sawfish? No butter and cheese? Seriously? No Blue Mountain coffee? All right, let's go.
That makes you feel miserable when she's around. Worst of all are these hood rats. Brothers, how in this time can we still be paying to sleep with hood rats? Have they no decency?
Yo, dating nowadays be diabolical, cause why a nigga just gonna, bro, getting me tight.
Getting me tight. Bro. This is another reason why men like deal with your funny looking ass. Don't no real man have no time to be dealing with a damn masculine woman. Come on, getting me tight. The fuck is that supposed to mean? Bro. My ice cream is melting, bro. My makeup, my fake up is not put on right, bro. Everything is bro. Will you help me with my laundry and my groceries, bro? The fuckery.
Why? This man don't take me out. Don't do nothing for me.
The way you look, my ass wouldn't take you out either. You're just a garden tool. I wouldn't be seen in public with you looking like that. Let's go.
But you mad cause the next man doing it? Like, if you snooze, you lose, partner. Now I'm treating you like the homie. You seem cool. I liked you a little bit. You're done.
Look. Why her lips look like Jimmy Walker lips from Good Times? Yeah, the next sip is doing the same thing I was doing. Using you as a garden tool. That's it. This is not the men. Would you bring a woman like that home to meet your parents? I guarantee you, Big Mama be pulling you in the kitchen. Like, seriously? You gonna disrespect the whole family by bringing something like that in this house?
Then you're gonna be like, oh, where you went? Where you went? No business. Stay in a little boy level. You feel me? You my friend now. Don't question me. You don't do nothing for me. You don't send me no. At least send me a little phone. You feel me? Like, here, you know, we talk every day. We chill, and you, man, listen. Out of here.
You see, this has to stop. How can your third leg activate for a woman that sounds like Jim Jones? When the lights are off, it must seem as though a grown man with poorly grown corn braids is pillow talking to you. My brothers, it doesn't matter if this woman lives next door to you. This is beneath us. Now, you know what? Here's another example.
So, 2 weeks ago, right, I was at this bar and I got this guy's number or whatever. Short story short, let's to Chase.
I got this man's number, or I bagged this man's number. You see, this sounds like something a man would say. This masculine behavior is so normalized that it doesn't even startle us anymore. Yes, I'm telling you, your grace is startled by such language.
When I hear women talk like this, it's like it's a complete turnoff. Excuse me. Ain't no way in hell will I deal with a masculine woman. Period. This shit right here, not only is it sad, but where did they learn this shit from? When you think it's okay as a woman to act like a man, A large number of you women should be ashamed of yourself. That's why y'all asses are single. Oh, Valentine's Day lit up like Christmas. Lit up like the 4th of July. Lonely single women out there at the restaurants by themselves or with their homegirls. Booking hotel rooms for their homegirls and for themselves. Because a large number of men has checked out. Large number of men said, fuck y'all. We doing our own thing. And we're seeing it. Let's continue.
Chase. So I guess within our conversation, he must have said like he was going to pay for my notes or whatever, but I told him I just got my notes done, but he was like he still wanted to pay for them anyway. So that next day or whatever, and we texting, you know, good morning, bop, 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 whatever, he straight sent me 150. He's like, this for your nose. So I'm like, what's that for? He's like, you don't remember our conversation? So I'm like, no. So that's when he told me like, yeah, I told you I was going to pay for your notes or whatever. You told me you just got them done, but I still want to pay for them. So I'm like, oh, thank you. But mind you, I got like, my roster is doing well right now. So it's like,
the bitch said her roster is doing well right now. All right, let's go.
How can a woman have a roster? No, you have a client list because you are a service provider. You know, like Stanley Steamers. Men that pay you to dance with them and contort your body into different positions. Blasphemy. These women will never know how much skill and linguistics it takes to build or forge a respectable roster. Blasphemy.
the little 150 was cool. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice gesture. I love the way you leave. But it was like, you know, like, it was just like a thank you. But like, okay. I got niggas. Like, they doing that too. But anyway. Yo, so he had texted me like a couple days ago, but I ain't really been driving my car because like y'all already know I got to get bricks and rollers. So I really...
No, we don't know that. Because, Heifer, we don't know you. How would we know what you need? But this message goes out to the simps out there. Y'all simps. I hope y'all listening to this. This ain't stuff real men do. This ain't stuff kings do. This is stuff that simps do. Let's continue.
Been chilling, so I got paid to get my bricks and rollers done or whatever. Anyway, short story short, he texted me that day like, damn, like, you just gonna ghost on me, like, what's up with you, like, like, I thought we was better than that, something. Actually called him, so I'm like, boo, what you talking about? What's going on? I'm like, why you say that? So he like, yeah, because I ain't heard from you. I'm like, no, because I just got like so much going on. He like, yeah, talk to me. Like, let me know what's going on. I'm like, nothing. Like, you know, I got to get my bricks and my rollers done. Like, it's just like, you know, so I'm just focusing on that right now. Like, it ain't you, it's me. He like, how much? How much? How much is it? I love how much ass nigga. Since you asked, I'm gonna add my tax. It's like almost 400. It's really only 283, y'all. So he sent the money or whatever. So I have to move him up in the roster because he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing what he's supposed to do. So when I was talking about lead with money or yeah, that's what I mean. What is y'all talking about? And he ain't...
But you look at these simp-ass men. These simp-ass men. Now, the Pookie and Ray Ray would get unlimited cheeks from her. But the simps, they would get cheeks with conditions. But peep game. Peep game how she talking. Some may say, yeah, big truck, but a large number of men do that too. Yeah, they do, but we're not talking about them. We're talking about your ass. Stop blame shifting. Let's stay on topic. Let's stay on course. Talking about these modern feminist women right here. Then on top of that, you got these simp-ass men. Let's continue.
get none of this coochie yet. Let me say that, because the way he moving, he might get a piece. I might have something for him in the back, I gotta say. But yeah, like, I love generous ass shit like that. Like, oh, how...
Generous? That ain't generous. That's some whole ass shit. But you see? And we look at these simp ass men. They talk about y'all asses. Then they fuck around and think all men are supposed to do this. Hell no, they not. Real men ain't doing that. Ain't no way in hell I'm coming out the pocket like this simp is. Like that simp did for her. No way in hell. You gotta learn how to move, because they take your money and they talk about you. You think you doing something, but they talking about your ass. Just like this one right here. Real men don't feed the rats cheese. Let's continue.
How much you need? Not a fucking problem. You said requested and sent it. Thank you.
This is what being generous gets you. See, many of you have been so battered and abused by these succubus that this isn't even surprising to you. The fact that she is praising how great a generous man is, while simultaneously overcharging him for a good deed, literally taking advantage of the man that is attempting to help her. With all this evidence, these women have the nerve, the audacity, to question why men want nothing to do with them. But wait a minute.
Now, with that being said, I want to thank y'all for chiming in. It's always good. It's always good to vibe with y'all.
Talk in the evening, eyes on you. You can talk to your brother, talk to your sister, eyes on you. You can talk to your father.